Check 1, 2. Now we are getting ready to start. We are getting ready to start. Our program will officially be beginning any moment from now. Our program will be officially be beginning any moment from now. For those outside, they need to get in. Our program is about to begin. Our program is about to begin. A bit of organization, and then we start officially. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, in this auditorium this afternoon. We want to take this opportunity to welcome you in this function whereby we witness a graduation ceremony of our year 13. This is a special class because it marks the highest level of achievement within the system of our education at this level. And therefore, the people whom we are witnessing graduate today are very special, because it also marks a step of achievement for the institution. Life has stages, and at every stage there are exit doors that have to be passed through, and beyond these doors is a whole world yet to be conquered. Our graduates today are passing through these doors and are ready to conquer. This event cannot go on without having the people who made it possible for us to be here to come into this hall. And therefore, I take the pleasure to officially ask our graduates to proceed into this auditorium. Let's appreciate them as they come in style. In style. It's a great thing. As they walk in style. Each one has a chance to shine. Great, great, great. It's the day they've conquered. There's more to be conquered. When they look good, gathered us here today. Now, I'll be your host this afternoon, which will run into the evening. And I will be assisted by very able co-MCs. That is Muhammad Abbas Katau and Tanya Vekaria. They're both in year 12. But I've been on this stage and I'm just wondering if anybody has seen my co-MCs, because I seem lost. I can't seem to spot them. And yet they are here. They're supposed to be here to run the program for me. So you will excuse me in case I have to go look for them. I hope to find them. I just hope to find them so that this program will not be stopped. Thank you.
15 years of being in this historical school.
That's a long way.
From sucking on a chew toy to going to the tailor for a graduation outfit.
I can see many ravishing outfits today.
And many proud, shining faces calloused by life.
Truly showing resilience for the future. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is our theme today.
My name is Muhammad Abbas Katau.
And my name is Tanya Vekaria. It is our honor to be the MCs of this graduation, in which the most populated classes in JAFFERY Academy will be graduating. A class that has walked through the hardships of the COVID-19 periods.
Or have they breezed through them?
An arguable assumption.
I'm sure the treacherous nature of the pandemic have made them more versatile to changes that could occur. I would like to take this opportunity to recognize the presence of honorable members of the KSI Jamaat, the KSI Education Board, esteemed guests, teachers, and you, the class of 2022.
It is said that the recitation of the Quran calms the heart, and on that note, I would like to introduce Abdul Qadir Shatri and Zara Osman to calm us with the recitation.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الرحمن علم القرآن خلق الإنسان علمه البيان الشمس والقمر بحسبان النجم والشجر يسجدان والسماء رفعها ووضع الميزان ألا تطغوا في الميزان وأقيموا الوزن بالقسط ولا تخسروا الميزان والأرض وضعها للأنام فيها فاكهة والنخل ذات الأكمام والحب ذو العصف والريحان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان خلق الإنسان من صلصال كالفخار وخلق الجان من مارج من نار فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان صدق الله العظيم.
Assalamu alaikum and a very blessed afternoon. Surah Rahman is the only chapter in the Holy Quran which begins with a divine name, Ar-Rahman. The verse, "Which then of the bounties of your Lord will you deny?" is repeated 31 times. In this chapter, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is first and foremost talking about His divine mercy. Ar-Rahman denotes an unlimited, unimaginable form of mercy that is all-encompassing, a manifestation of extreme compassion, love, and total care. At every moment in our life, we are encapsulated by God's mercy. We are sitting here witnessing a graduation ceremony is due to His mercy. His creation is based on knowledge. Every aspect of the creation has the label of the Creator on it. The ultimate purpose of creation is the perfect human being, whose blueprint lies potentially within each one of us. God reminds man that He has taught him the articulation of speech, to analyze and articulate speech in order to make it an effective and sophisticated communication. Furthermore, God Almighty is inspiring our thoughts to reflect upon the manifestation of His creation. The sun and the moon follow a precise, determined course, the perfect balance of the heavens, the earth, a home for living creatures. Sweet and salty seas with clear lines between them, from which come pearls and corals. The skies are raised and the balance of its destiny has been set. Creation is based on the balancing forces of the cosmos that hold it together. Every human being contains the meaning of the cosmos. These are among the numerous bounties of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Can we look around us in our everyday life and count the other bounties bestowed upon us by God? This ceremony in itself can be seen as a blessing and a bounty of God Almighty. Dear graduates, as you celebrate your graduation, may God continue to foster you with a passion for learning as you journey outward. May He bring out the best in you and guide you always. Ameen. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you for the beautiful recitation.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise and take off your caps as we honor Kenya National Anthem. To lead us through the singing is Abbas Ganiwala of your 10 boys.
O God of all creation, bless this our land and nation. Justice be our shield and defender. May we dwell in unity, peace and liberty. Plenty be found within our borders.
Now I would like to call upon the illustrious and decorated head boy of our school, a man whose intelligence and athletic ability makes him a role model for emerging students. Please give a round of applause for Nigel Kerr.
Honorable guests, parents, teachers, and friends, at this point, we can't help but look back. And looking back, I can still see it. 6 years ago, I was standing up here, receiving my badge as the appointed prefect for my class in year 7. Now, in year 13, I'm here saying my thank you and goodbye speech, which really does make me quite sad, but yet excited to move on to new adventures. The opportunities I've been given at Jeffrey Academy have been nothing but phenomenal. I really cannot thank all the staff, teachers, and the students enough for this. To finish my Jeffrey Academy journey as head boy has been a dream come true. I'm not sure if I would have had these same opportunities anywhere else. It is because Jeffrey Academy have so much interest in enriching us to be all-rounded individuals that these opportunities arise. For me, Jeffrey Academy has shaped me as a person. I've been given amazing teachers, and I've made many friends, all of whom have influenced me in a positive way. First and foremost, to our teachers, thank you for so unselfishly sharing your time, talent, and knowledge with us. Yes, we know it was your job, but what you did for us went truly beyond the call of duty. We worked hard in order to be here. Some of us even took the examination twice or thrice. However, we made it through, and today we're here as fully grown adults, ready to leave our nest and chase our dreams. However, we still have the same curiosity, the same passion, and the same eagerness. We still won't take no for an answer, and it is with the same spirits that we will embrace the future. 14 years have gone by, and I still love this school as much as I did as my first day in nursery. Today I will leave the school gates for the last official time, but I will leave with more knowledge and more wisdom than what I started with. Jeffrey Academy is almost like a family, and there will be a hole in my heart once I leave, but I am ever so grateful for the teachers who influenced me to be the best I can all round. And I am ever so grateful for the many opportunities Jeffrey Academy has offered me. But most importantly, I am grateful to have been part of such an amazing school, which has allowed me to make the best memories over the past 7 years. So for that I say thank you and congratulations.
Thank you for that wonderful speech, Nigel. I know Nigel personally as a friend for many years, and I can tell you that this is the man who got us through the COVID-19 periods. Now I would like to invite the Year 10 Literature class for a dramatized verse presentation. They will present the poem If by Rudyard Kipling.
Faika, organize the table.
I'm starving.
मैं इस लड़के का क्या करूं? Shoaib, come down right now and don't make me call you again.
Shoaib, quick!
Do real men still exist in our generation? Dad, Mom, what does it mean to be a man of substance?
Thanks, bro. Now that you ask, and what does it really mean to be a woman of character?
Well, it seems our work is cut out today. Be my guest. In fact, that is what our menu is all about today.
Listen up. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you. If you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too. If you can wait and not be tired by waiting or being lied about, don't deal in lies. Or being hated, don't give way to hating. And yet, don't look too good nor talk too wise.
nice stuff we have here today.
Now listen carefully. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken, to set by names to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to, broken and stoop and build them up with worn out tools.
Oh, that's cool, Mom. I never thought you're this smart.
If you can make one hip of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss, and lose and start again at your beginnings, and never breathe a word about your loss. If you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on.
That's quite heavy, but it's worth it.
If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, if you can walk with kings nor lose the common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you but none too much, if you can fill this unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and, which is more, you will be a man, my son.
And remember, yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and which is more, you will be a woman, my daughter. May you all enjoy the rest of your lives and the rest of your day. Thank you.
That was quite a show of talent. A round of applause to these budding scholars of literature.
Valedictorians. Who are they?
The title of valedictorian is used to distinguish individuals who have achieved the highest level of academic excellence.
So who's the valedictorian for this year?
A girl who has achieved the highest academic achievement, top 3 all through year 7 to year 11.
In law and history in Form 5.
As well as done 2 years of peer counseling for her class.
None other than Rukeya
Esaji.
Good afternoon, honorable members of the KSI Education Board, administration, teachers, invited guests, parents, friends, and my fellow graduates. It is a strange phenomenon that no matter how excited we are at the onset of something new, all too quickly we shift our focus to its ending. So, it was inevitable that from the moment we entered JAFFERY Academy Senior School as eager, wide-eyed junior school graduates, we started the countdown to bigger and better things. We've all heard it in the halls. Only 3 days to the weekend, only 130 days until the holidays, only 4 weeks to graduation. Well, all those weeks that began with dreaded Mondays and glorious Fridays have finally added up. Our wishes have come true. The end is here. But let's be honest, now that we're faced with the little issue of the rest of our lives, The "what's the rush" comment our parents always made when we'd say we could not wait to finish high school is starting to make a lot more sense. For 7 years, we have complained about anything and everything, and I mean anything and everything. We complain about our uniforms, the size of the textbooks, the short break times, God, the short break times, and just about everything else. Along the way, each of us have created our own unique memories that we will take away from here. Some good ones, I hope, and some not so good. But all now and forever, these are a part of who we are and what we will accomplish. Nothing worthwhile is accomplished without the help from those around us, and without the help from those around us. Our teachers, coaches, administrators, and support staff have devoted a large part of their lives in educating us, not just in their respective fields, but in life's broader lessons. What it means to be disciplined, focused, and organized, what it means to be part of a team, what it means to work toward a goal, what it means to be respectful, and what it takes to be respected. Let's be honest, we felt more burdened than blessed by these lessons at the time, but in at least some small way, we will benefit from them in our futures. Thank you to you all. A special thanks to Mr. Alwiga for making sure that we were all wide awake during the morning assemblies by yelling loudly into the mic, and to Mr. Mokoha for introducing us to a phrase known as Chapa Chill, which involved us doing a 27-question paper in one lesson while he sat and enjoyed the suffering. And finally, to Ms. Afula for making sure that none of us historians lost interest in the aftermath of Mao's death. Similarly, we must thank our families. Their unwavering support has enabled us to reach what is probably the biggest milestone in our lives thus far. We students like to think we're capable of just about anything, but we could not have found our way to this splendid moment without the help and daily support of our families. I want to personally thank my family for understanding why we could not have the family outings, the family beach days, the family movie nights, and everything else that we had to miss because of me. I know that I would definitely not be here if it were not for your unconditional love and support. Thank you so, so much. Each of us has their own feelings about the past 7 years and our own hopes and expectations for the next 7 and thereafter. But to at least some small degree, we all face the same blank page again, just as we did when we entered secondary from primary. I would like to close with a few words about the cornerstone of our secondary experience, friends. From failing tests together, complaining about teachers and the workload together, to sitting here in our oversized caps and gowns, ready to say our final goodbyes. Some of the very, very many things that we'll never forget are Imran eating our food during break time, Tasnim forgetting her phone in each class she visits, forcing us to go all around school looking for her Oppo, the boys running out of the accounts class to go play football in the gypsy ground while the teacher tried to get them back in class, Sumaya, Benjamin, and I looking at each other, knowing full well we're struggling to keep our eyes open during our lessons. The girls spamming the WhatsApp group chat for our class prefect to bring us the chocolates during math. Just to clarify, phones are not allowed in Jaffrey. It's okay, Mr. Gare, we've graduated. There's no need for any more confiscations. Graduation marks the end of yet another extraordinary chapter in our lives. With this chapter closed, I'm certain that many of us are already anxious about starting the next one because, unlike an English book, we cannot skip through the pages of life to see how long the next chapter is going to be. We all have our own book of life that has not yet been written, and every day that passes is another page that we write in ourselves. And with the love and support of our family and friends, our stories will become bestsellers. Congratulations, my fellow classmates. We finally made it. Good luck in all of your future endeavors, and thank you all so very much.
Thank you, Rukia. That speech surely enlightened all of us. Mr. Alwiga, truly a man who has mastered the ability to silence a rowdy class, and today I call him to silence this whole.
Thank you, students. Our chief guest, Mr. Mohammed Harsi, who has always supported us whenever we call upon him. Our KSI Jamaat members, led by the able Secretary General, Mr. Jiwa. Members of the KSI Education Board. Distinguished guests, parents, colleague teachers, and our honorable guests today, that is our students who are graduating and leaving this school. Happy and at the same time very sad to be talking to you. I know it has been a very long journey together, moving up and down. And I feel like not letting you go, but life must continue. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, or good evening. Thank you so much for coming to see our young people off. They are no longer young. I know some have moved from childhood to manhood and to womanhood. So we are going to let them go. We are allowing them to leave us. And this is the time that I want to say there will be no parent to tell you to go to school. Mr. Luiga and the teachers will not be there to tell you that the bell has rung, you have to go to class. You are going to the university where nobody will be asking you when to attend classes, but definitely there will be consequences if you do not attend to your lessons. So we are releasing you to the world so that you become responsible for yourselves. If you miss no parent to come and help you out, you'll face the law. I don't want to threaten you. You know that I've been talking to you about all these things, but I know some of you are going to get challenges as you go and live on your own. Maybe the few weeks or the few months as you wait for your results is the time to do some lessons in cooking, washing your clothes, and so on. It's challenging there, and but I know you are able people, you'll make it. Our graduation ceremony is always such a special occasion, the culmination of years of hard work, the actualization of goals attained, and the acknowledgement of success achieved. So it's only fitting that today we commemorate the road that we have all traveled together these last few or many years. Some have been here since nursery, and in the senior section, we've been here for the last 7 years. It has been a journey that started with tentative steps, perhaps, but one that has taken us to remarkable heights. We have encountered some trials and tribulations along the way, but soldiered on and come out even stronger from them. We have experienced exceptional moments, magical moments, and created memories that will be fondly remembered in the years ahead. Henry Ford wisely said, "Coming together is a beginning. Keeping together is progress, and working together is success." As we look back over the last few years, certainly there was a beginning, and thankfully there was also progress. And yes, undeniably, we have been successful. But let's begin where all good stories begin, at the beginning. Who can forget when we all came together for the first time, nervous young students in nursery school, and some who joined us later, proud parents, the board, and the staff. What a commencement ceremony it was, signaling what would be the start of a wonderful things to come. Yes, we all came together with a common purpose in mind, to encourage and develop lifelong learning in the young ladies and gentlemen who sit before us this evening. As steadfast, resolute, and determined, we all kept together. Day by day, we focused on our goal, keeping together and working together. We faced some incredible and memorable moments. Moments that we chose to use as stepping stone as we pursued our common goals. And what progress we made as just a few of the following highlights. We participated in debates, World Scholar, Presidential Award Scheme, passing the O-level exams, playing football, swimming, and not forgetting even dodging clubs. You know very well. And of course, you should not also forget, sometimes when we used to take your phones. Nobody is going to take your phones now. You are going to be responsible. And we know what we are trying to encourage you is to be people who can be responsible with regard to social media, with regard to everything that you have. You know very well that towards the end, we have been trying to relax the rules because we know that you are going to face the world, and we do not want to keep on policing you. We want you to have self-discipline, and that's what you have seen we have done during our last days. We have not really we've minimized the policing because you are supposed to be independent. The end result, ladies and gentlemen, of our coming together, keeping together, and working together in spite of the obstacles that we may have faced along the way, that end result is the graduating class of 2022. Can we give an applause for these young ladies and gentlemen? We are very proud of their success, that they have made it, and there is a lot of opportunities for them ahead. Congratulations. We are very, very proud of you. You started with some fell on their ways, and today you are here. It's not a mean achievement to complete high school. May your years ahead continue to be characterized by empathy, compassion, objectivity, and willingness to take risks as you join different universities across the globe. Kindly ensure that you complete your degree courses, lest you end up suffering like our Kenyan politicians are suffering at the moment. It's important to complete your degree. It's important to know who your classmates were. And that's why we have this occasion here. You can remember them. We don't want to see you in future struggling to find out who was my classmate, whom did we graduate with. So sometimes the universities will leave you alone and you may not graduate. However, you may have registered. You'll have got the placement. You study for 2 years, then you decide to drop out. Please, we do not want that kind of thing from our students. And I know those who have passed here will bear us witness that our students are exemplary because you get all the necessary holistic education from us. May you always lead by example and work hard and play straight. May your success be many and your tribulations be few and far between. We wish you everything that you richly deserve in the years ahead. It has been an honor and privilege watching you grow up to this level. I'm happy to see you graduating today. We are sad that you are leaving, but we are happy that you are going to be very, very successful. We know that some of you, we struggled, some campaigned even to become head boy, prefects, and so on, but we cannot have two. And that's why we say that at this level, we do not really appoint our leaders, especially the top leadership. They do massive campaigns, and you vote for them, and here we are. All of you are great people, great leaders. Thank you, parents, for the support that you've been giving us. You've given us, and we've given these young people. Thank you, the KSI Education Board, for the support. And thank you all for coming during this important occasion in the lifetime of these students. There is no any other time you are going to be in a high school. This is your last time. We therefore hand you over to the world. We hand you over to the different universities abroad and locally. Thank you so much, and may God bless you all. Now, I want to take this opportunity to welcome our chief guests. And before I welcome our chief guest, I would like just a small biography about him. Our chief guest, whom I'm going to hand over to you right away, currently is the Group Director of Operations at Pullman's Tours and Safaris. He's also a director at Baobab and Beach Resort and Spa Diani and Salt Lake Safari Lodge in Savo. He has been a group CEO of Sun Africa Hotels Kenya. He's been the Chief Executive Officer, Heritage Hotels East Africa. He has been the Regional Manager, Sarova Hotels, Kenya Coast Regional, and General Manager, Sarova White Sox. He is a graduate in hotel management from Kenya's Hotel Training School, that's Kenya Hotelii College. He is a graduate of Cornell Hotel School in New York. He holds an MBA from the Regent Business School, Durban, South Africa. He is the immediate past chairman of Kenya Tourism Federation, past chairman of Kenya Coast Tourism Association, past chairman of Kenya Association of Hotel Keepers and Caterers, past president Rotary Club of Mombasa, past president Kenya Coast International. Currently, he serves on Vipingo Development and Central Companies, serving on the board of Center of Corporate Governance for African Alumni, serving currently on the board of Kenya COVID Fund Private Sector. He is married, a father, an avid blogger, loves football, and guess what is his team? He is a supporter of Arsenal. I hereby present to you our chief guest, Mr. Mohamed Arsi, to come and address the class of 2022. Welcome, sir. Please, a word of applause for our chief guest. Karibu, our chief guest. Thank you so much for honoring this occasion. Welcome once again to Jaffrey Academy.
Thank you very much, Wana Alwiga. It just started raining when I'm about to address you guys. This is blessings. Assalamu alaikum. Good evening, everyone. I think firstly I'd like to recognize the special team that is in front of us here today. This is a special day. And I'd like to also recognize all the parents who are here and to congratulate you all. And of course, the teachers who made it all happen. Now, when I got the invite, that was a couple of weeks ago, I was not able to make it, but finally I managed to create time, and I'm happy to be here. I think this is my third time to be here, and it's always a pleasure. When I'm able to create time, I do come over. So I went to Wana Alwiga's office, and we started catching up. This is my first time to meet him. And in the process, I discovered that we are actually age mates. And we went through the same system like you, O levels and A levels during our days, not the new system. And it so happened that we both attended our A levels in Meru County. And we were rivals. He was in a school called Nkubu High School, while I can brag and say, a better school, Meru School. We were rivals in everything, whether it is sports, name it, everything. So it was great. We touched base and we went back to our good old days. And we thank God that we are here today, many years down the line, to witness year 13, class of 2022, Jefferies Academy, that we are releasing you to the world. I like the theme, which is facing the future with a new found resilience. And looking through the program, and I'm looking at the pictures, and I see almost 90% of you went through this same school right from childhood, when you're 5 years old, 6 years old, to where you are today. And you can equate yourself to the stages that a butterfly will go through, each step. By the fact that you are where you are today, it means that you have successfully gone through all the steps, and you are ready to fly to the next level. But Alwiga clearly said that please, as you move on to go to university, you complete your studies. I have no doubt in my mind that you will complete your studies, not only complete your studies, but also do it in style. Coming back to the global scene, as you leave Jefferies Academy today, it has prepared you and it has given you the tools to face the world. Where we are today is a very unique world. The world is not only a global village, it's virtually been rendered flat, because your competition is not the next door school. Your competition is that year 13, somewhere in Shanghai, somewhere in Mumbai, somewhere in Toronto, somewhere around the world. Some of you may join universities locally, and some of you will find yourselves out of not only Kenya, but actually Africa, and you go to the rest of the world. As you do that, first and foremost, you need to remember your parents who supported you and your guardians all through to get where you are today. And of course, to remember Almighty God who has helped you to get where you are. Always keep that in mind. And the young man who came here to recite Surah Rahman, very clear, there's a very special surah for those of you who profess the Islamic faith. And of course also the Bible, the Gita, whichever book you profess in, you'll realize there are a lot of teachings that are common between the faiths. As you go out to face the world, remember that you come from Kenya. You will be rapidly patriotic Kenyan. And of course, you'll go out there and adopt another country. That becomes your second home. But one thing that I've always noticed, every time I travel around the world and I meet people who lived in Mombasa or Nairobi, and especially Mombasa, they're very patriotic. They will always tell you, I was born in Mombasa, although now I live in Toronto, I live in Birmingham, wherever. but they will always tell you that their roots are in Mombasa and in Kenya, and they're very proud about it. As you go out, be inspired by people like you who came out of Africa and made big names for themselves. Today, we are all conversant with one man, Elon Musk. This is a man, nobody expected him to be where he is today, and thanks to technology. As you go out there, don't think small. Start small, but think big. And there is no doubt in my mind that you are going to go places. And Jeffrey is going to be proud of you, whatever you're going to achieve. It is said that the person who does not know how to read and the person who doesn't read, there's no difference. I'll urge you as you move on, even when you selected a particular discipline, you need to continue reading and studying so that you can get better and better. I'd like to leave you with a few habits. I'm sure some of you may have heard of Stephen Covey, the man who wrote the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. His son wrote the book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective Teens. You are now almost living teenage life. You're getting into proper adulthood, which means you can sue, you can be sued, and very soon, in 5-10 years, some of you will be parents. I'm in the hotel industry, and I am very pleased every time I receive a family and you find almost 3-4 generations. And they say, I used to celebrate my birthday in your hotel. Today, I'm married, I've got my 2 daughters, and they're also celebrating their birthday here. That's where you're also headed. You look responsible, and sky is the limit for you. Firstly, habit number 1 is to be proactive. For you to get where you are, you must have been proactive. You're not reactive. You just don't face the world without planning. That is key. Number 2, begin with the end in mind. How do you want the world to remember you? 30 years, 40 years down the line, 50 years down the line. So write your story and say, this is what I want to be. And you start from now, moving forward. Number 3 is about planning, putting first things first. And that is about fighting procrastination. Many a times you want to do something and you find yourself postponing it. And I'll tell you one thing, Brian Tracy, another favorite author of mine, talks about eat that frog, he says. What is a frog? A frog is that assignment you don't want to do. And you think, I'll do it tomorrow. When you get tomorrow, you say, I'll do it in the evening. And you keep postponing. And he says, a frog eaten when it's still very young and very small is easier than when you wait for it to get bigger. When it gets bigger, what happens? It is ugly and it's actually intimidating and it's looking at you. That's what happens when you postpone to do a particular assignment. By the time you want to tackle it, it's so ugly and so difficult that you start getting panic attacks. This is just the beginning, because you'll be getting into university, you'll earn your first degree, then your masters will be waiting for you, and who knows, you like to be a PhD holder, and sky is the limit. Number 4 is about relationship. Think win-win. Be fair to mankind. Be fair to everybody you interact with. If you always think about win-loss, it means you only win for one day, but it will catch up with you. And Jeffrey's Academy has taken you through those teachings of win-win, where you're fair to everybody and you all win and you work together. Number 5, I'm sure your parents will have something to discuss about this. Seek first to understand before you understood. Many a times we blame parents, we blame your colleagues that you don't think they are understanding you. You know what? God gave us 2 ears and gave us 1 mouth. So we speak less, we listen more. That's what it means. Seek first to understand before you are understood. And if we did all that, let me tell you, we'll have a better society. Habit number 6 is synergize. When you network, 1 + 1, of course we know is 2. But in the world of synergy and networking, it becomes a 3. If I have a candle and you have a candle, and we light another candle, we get more light. In fact, we can afford to switch off one and save it for another day and continue having light, isn't it? The last one is sharpen the sword, sharpen your axe. Don't think this is the end of study. This is actually just the beginning. This is just the beginning. As you continue to read, not only the line that you choose as a profession, but also improve yourself and read personal development books, attend seminars, do anything that you can. The internet is there for you. You can choose to do stuff that will not add value to you on TikTok, or do something that will change the world. The choice is yours. And I have no doubt in my mind that Honorable here and the entire team and your parents have actually inculcated that in you. With those remarks, I'd like to congratulate you on this rainy day, blessed day, that you go face the world, because you are meant to fly high like the eagle. Please don't be a duck and stay on the ground floor. Fly and soar high. Asanteni sana, and God bless you all. It's now my humble duty to witness the next part of the ceremony, to see your graduation. Over to you. Thank you.
A truly superb speech. It seems being an Arsenal supporter does not diminish intelligence. And of course, I cannot forget to thank Mr. Aluiga for being our strict but fair headmaster. As a now Form 6, I shall use your speech as a defense when you take my phone in the future. Now I would like to call the Chief MC to take over.
Our guest of honor, sir, thank you for those words of wisdom, and we pray that we will be able to implement such in our lives and even move to greater heights in our levels of achievement. Now, we came here because you have been doing well and you have achieved this far. And therefore, at this juncture, it's a time of awarding what efforts these graduates have put in their studies to bring them this far. And therefore, to handle this session, I would like to invite Mr. Ali Omondi, who is the class teacher of the boys' class. Mr. Ali Omondi, once again, guest of honor, sir, we will invite you on stage to come and award these handsome young men in this hall. Mr. Ali Omondi and our chief guest, welcome.
Because we have some chairs. So we'll go by this. Yes. Because as they come, I read this. Okay. Assalamu alaikum to all of you guests. Now, today I'm happy to read out the names of our year 13 boys who are our today's graduates. These graduates surely are ready to face the world with renewed resilience and vigor, as I said before. Now, to start us off, I will call upon Abdul Nur Ayub. Abdul Nur Ayub joined Jeffrey Academy in 2009 in class 1. He was a high achiever in O level and AS level with 3 A's and 1 B. He is planning to join a course in industrial engineering, university yet to be known. Our next graduate is Abubakar Zulfikar Mitwani. Abubakar Zulfikar Mitwani. Abubakar joined our school in 2005 in class 1. He was a high achiever in O levels and AS level, 3 A's and 1 B. He plans to study economics and finance abroad. The next is Ahmed Zaryab Khan. Ahmed joined the school in September 2020 as A-level student in AS. He plans to study computer science. Our next graduate is Aliasgar Murtaza Tajbai. Aliasgar joined the school in September 2012 in year 7. He was a high achiever in O level and AS level with 3 A's and 1 B. He plans to study civil engineering abroad. The next is Ali Hassan Sadak. Ali Hassan joined us in nursery. He was a high achiever in O levels and in AS. He is proceeding to York University, Canada, to study Bachelor of Commerce. Next is Aujit Singh, the only Singh in that class. Aujit joined us in September 2008 nursery. He has been in Jeffrey for 14 years. He plans to study business and marketing. The next is Benjamin Wendo Mbeke. Benjamin joined us in AS level in September 2020. Our next is Farhan Mohammed, who we recognize in absentia. Then the next is Imran Karim. Imran got some injuries during football, which is known in Jeffrey Academy. We are good footballers, yeah. Imran joined the school in September 05 in the play group and has been with us for 16 years. He is a high achiever in O level and AS level. He wants to go study in University of Portsmouth, and he will be specializing in film production and television. Next is his twin brother, Imran Karim, with whom they have a difference of 0 seconds. He joined the school in September 05 in playgroup. He is a high achiever in O level, also wishes to study in University of Portsmouth, the same course, to study television production. We also recognize Kamal Omar Al-Kendi in absentia. The next is also Lukman Isaac, whom we also recognize his achievements in absentia. The third person also is Magd Omar Al-Kendi, also whose achievements we recognize in absentia. Now the next who is with us is Mir Abdul Rahim Ibrahim Harun. Mir joined us in September 08 in year 9. He has offers to Concord University and Georgetown University. Yes, to choose which one. He wants to go and study economics and finance. The next is Mikdad Merali. Mikdad joined us in September 2012 in year 7. He was a high achiever in O-level and AS with 3 A's and 1 C. He plans to study business analytics and management. The next is Mohammed Amar Mohammed Ali Musa. Amar joined us in 2017 in year 8. He was a high achiever award in O and AS level with 4 A's. We are also recognizing Mohammed Kandwala in absentia. The next is Mohammed Maitham Haji. Mohammed Haji joined us in nursery and has been with us ever since. Next in line is Muhsin Salim Hassan Ali Jimbaji. He joined us in September 005 in Playwood. He has been with us for 16 years. Next in line is none other than Munib Fauzi Rajab. Munib joined us in 207 in nursery. He was a high achiever in both O-level and AS level. He plans to go and study physiotherapy. The next is our outgoing head boy, Nigel Kerr. Nigel joined us in nursery. He was a high flyer in O-level and also in AS level with 3 A's. He plans to go and study engineering abroad. We also take this chance to recognize in absentia Sahil Abdul Samad. Now, next in line is Sahil Salarzai. Sahil joined us in kindergarten. He has been with us all those years. He was a high flyer in O levels and in AS. His plans are to go and study dentistry. Next is Swaib Garwan. Swaib also joined us in nursery. The next is Talal Shosi. Talal joined us in nursery. He plans to join a university in Malaysia to study medicine at IMU University. And the last one, which is but not the least, is Zulfikar Muhammad Karamali. Zulfikar also joined us in nursery. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Omondi, sir. Thank you, our chief guest. We appreciate you. Thank you for awarding the young men in the house, and congratulations. As if that is not enough, we are going next to invite Mrs. Nguti, the class teacher, year 13 girls. And Mrs. Nguti is also going to be accompanied by our one and only SBM, the school's business manager, and I understand that she taught these girls in year 5, and she is going to award the girls who are now very much qualified.
Thank you.
Welcome on stage.
Thank you, Mr. Asa. Members of the KSI Jamaat, members of the Education Board, our chief guest, Mr. Mohammed Hersi, always optimistic, our graduates, our parents, teachers, and guests. I have the honor of presenting to you the class of 2020, Year 13 girls, a very hard-working class. There have been very few like you, and I believe you're going to shine out there like you have. Amna Harun. Amna Harun joined us for AS level. She was a high achiever at AS level with 3 A's and 1 B, and she plans to study medicine at the University of Nairobi. Ariba Khan joined us also at AS level, and she was also a high achiever at AS level. Ariba plans to do business with information technology. Danya Said Abdallah joined us sometimes in O-levels, and she plans to do chemical engineering in Malaysia. Faiza Mustafa Kadir joined us at AS level, that is Form 5. She was a high achiever at AS level with 3 A's. Faiza plans to do nursing at the US. Fatima Zara Fazel joined Jeffrey Academy in 2013 in year 4. She wishes to do medicine. Fatima Abdirahman Adam joined Jeffrey Academy at AS level. She was a high achiever at AS level with 3 A's and 1 C, and she's proceeding to Carleton University to study a double major in neuroscience and international relationships, and a minor in French. Fatma Rashid Salim joined us in year 9. She was a high achiever at O level and AS level. She wishes to do medicine. Fiza Batuli graduates in absentia. Hina Kana joined us in year 8, and she's planning to do business management. Kavya Kiran joined us in September 2007. In January, she's been here for 15 years. She was a high achiever in O level and AS level with 3 A's. She's proceeding to University of Saskatchewan in Canada to do Bachelor of Commerce. Khadija Mustafa Shakir joined Jeffrey Academy in September 2018 in year 10. She was a high achiever at O and AS level. She's proceeding to the University of Nairobi, and she plans to do dentistry. Kinza Malik joined us in O level, and she's planning to do development studies. Lorraine Tuva joined us in AS level, and she's planning to do medicine. Mahira Katau joined Jeffrey Academy in Playgroup. She's been here for 16 years. She was a high achiever in O level and AS level with 4 A's. She plans to go to Strathmore University to do Bachelor of Commerce. Malika Walji joined Jeffrey Academy in Playgroup. She was a high achiever in O level and AS level, and she's proceeding to Queen Mary University to study accounting and finance. Mariam Alamin joined Jeffrey Academy in 2009, and she's proceeding to the University of Nairobi to study medicine. Nabiha Khalid bin Ahman joined Jeffrey Academy in 2017 in year 8. She was a high achiever at O level. She's proceeding to Swansea University to study accounting and finance. Rukaya Esaji joined Jeffrey Academy in senior school O levels. She has been a high flyer, a high achiever in both O and A level, and she's planning to do law at Strathmore University. Saada Shikeli joined Jeffrey Academy in Playgroup in 2005. She was a high achiever in O level. She's planning to do accounting and finance. Sabrina Shiraz joined Jeffrey Academy at AS level, and she's proceeding to the University of Nairobi to do medicine. Seher Abdullah joined Jeffrey Academy for AS level, and she's looking forward to studying medicine. Sakina Ghulam Hussain Potiwala joined Jeffrey Academy Playgroup. She was a high achiever in O and AS level, and she's proceeding to the American University in Dubai to study interior design. Sarah Fatema Somji joined Jeffrey Academy at Nursery Playgroup, and she's planning to do medicine. Sayeda Kuratulain Mohammed Ali was our head girl, and she joined Jeffrey Academy in junior school, and she's planning to do education in UK. Sharifa Ahmed Mohammed joined Jeffrey Academy at AS level, and she's planning to do medicine. Shaima Ibrahim Khamis joined us in year 9 and is planning to do engineering. Sumeya Bashir joined us at AS level. She was a high achiever at AS level with 2 A's, and she plans to study law. Tassin Fatima Moledina joined Jeffrey Academy in nursery. She was a high achiever at A and AS level with 3 A's, and she plans to do business management. Tasnim Abbas Mohammed Kasamali joined Jeffrey Academy in year 7. She was a high achiever in O and AS level, and she plans to study pharmacy. Thubeita Said Omar joined Jeffrey Academy at year 12, and she's proceeding to the International Medical University in Malaysia to do medicine. Zara Amir Abdani is our class chef. She joined Jeffrey Academy in 2006 in nursery school, and she's planning to go to ICCA Dubai to study culinary arts. Zara Makbul Virji joined Jeffrey Academy in 2016. She plans to join Kenyatta University to study business. Last but not least, Zosi Wamwachai. Zosi joined Jeffrey Academy in 2012 in year 6, and she served as a Senate and Deputy Head Girl, and she's planning to do medicine. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2022. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Guti. Thank you, Mrs. Jiwa. Now, let's observe that lady. She's special. And she has arrived, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to ask kindly our graduates who are within seconds going to be graduates officially, just to turn around and look at the guests. Just turn around. Now, ladies and gentlemen, behold the graduate class, year 13, 2022. Let's applaud them, let's appreciate them. They've made it this far. They deserve it. They deserve it. Congratulations. Congratulations. You may turn around. You may turn around. Well done. You may take your seats. You may take your seats. You deserve it. You deserve it. Thank you. It's fire. It's fire. Thank you. Now, I have this gut feeling that maybe I've forgotten something. Yet, it's not in my tendency to forget something. And as I stand here, I'm trying to remember, what is it that I've forgotten? And I believe a good angel has just touched me, and I've remembered what I'm up here to do. I happen to talk to people, and when I talk to people, they tell me stuff. And as they tell me stuff, I keep my records, because you never know when you will need those records. Imagine scoring 9 A stars at O level. Imagine scoring 3 A's at AS level. And imagine cruising through the A-level mock exam. Just imagine. Imagine being a top-notch athlete participating in inter-house activities, taking badminton participation at the inter-house level, becoming a badminton winner at the nationals in Kisumu, in this country. Imagine participating in football, inter-school level, swimming participation at the regional level. Imagine participating for badminton at the international level in Uganda. And I also would like to invite Mr. Jiwa, who is going to award these lamps. Come on stage. Come on, let's appreciate them. Let's appreciate them. Great, a great feat of achievement. They have done us proud. They deserve it. Welcome, sir. We start with him now. Well done. There is a certificate and specially dedicated voucher to him. Well done, well done, well done, well done, Imran. Well done, Imran, well done, Imran. We wish you well in your future endeavors. Next is Kaya Isaji. Kaya Isaji. Well done, Kaya. Well done. You deserve it. Thank you, Mr. Jiwa. We appreciate you. Let's appreciate Mr. Jiwa as he takes. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure running you through that session. And we wish the graduates all the best. My co-MCs, take charge, please.
Today is the final day of Jeffrey.
teaching staff, and I want to give thank you to the teaching staff right from nursery. They've been here for all these years, and so thank you to teaching staff, nursery, junior school, senior school. Indeed, we keep on building confidence, empowering minds. We thank the admin staff. You always get forgotten. You work tirelessly behind the scenes. We have seen your input in making this day possible. I want to thank the graduation committee that worked well to organize for today's occasion. To the graduating class of 2022, it was a pleasure teaching you. We wish you well as you walk out into the world. We love you. We will miss you. May you go out into the world and face the future with new-found resilience. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Ger. Thank you, Mr. Ger. Now, the great philosopher René Descartes once said, "Cogito ergo sum," which simply means, I think, therefore I am. You thought and you became who you are today. You thought you would make it one day and you got your dreams right. Here you are today. As you move to your next level, mind your thoughts. And also, think about your mindset. Mind your thoughts, think about your mindset. For thoughts maketh a man. Thank you all for attending this auspicious occasion. Thank you, parents. Thank you, teachers. Thank you, staff. Thank you, our men who have been in charge of the technical aspects until this hour. Now, it's my pleasure, before I release the graduates, to say that we have refreshments for all of you. Just after we finish this, the ladies will leave through the doors on your right, and the gentlemen through the doors on your left. And then behind this hall, we have refreshments. The ladies also, we have refreshments for you. I would like to ask the graduates to rise on their feet. I'll also ask the audience to rise on their feet. The graduates will exit first through the aisle, and then the audience through the doors on the side. Now, ladies and gentlemen, they've done what they've done, they've made it. I would like to ask the graduates to recess, to take recess. Let's appreciate them as they take recess. A round of applause. They have made it. They have made it. They have made it. Let's go, let's go. Great. Great. Well done, well done, well done. Well done. Well done. Thank you. Well done, class. Thank you for being our guests this day. We appreciate you. Thank you, our chief guest. Thank you, Mr. Jiwa, and all members of our boards. We appreciate you. Thank you, SBM.